Greetings, person currently watching this, and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. This is a game that I have been quietly anticipating for a long time, and I am very excited to play it. Although I will admit, I have kept myself in the dark about any of the details. About the only thing I know about this game is that the game's called Call of Cthulhu, and that little green ring in the corner means that it's saving. So what do you got? Chapter 1, Pierce Investigation Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924, Edward Pierce. Veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. And I'm guessing press any key to madness. Alright, well, where's any key? If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane? Oh, I didn't read that fast enough. Oh, you guys saw it. I mean, if you need to, you can pause and... Oh! Well, that's definitely one way to start a game. Just throw you in with a big pile of viscera. Hey, can I go back in there? Maybe there's one of them Easter eggs. Alrighty. So that was a really nice intro to what is hopefully going to be a very good horror game. Alright, so more dead fish. Dead fish skeleton. More dead fish. I'm kind of noticing a theme here. The kind of dead fish theme. Oh, I can press. Okay. Oh, you want me to go through here, then? Alright. I'm guessing there's something in here I need. Yes? Oh, you look conspicuously important. What are you? A lantern! Ooh. Item obtained. Hurricane lamp. Alright, pick up an object, press E, kind of figured that out already. Well, hey! Well, you know, why don't I just take this boat then? Is there, like, some sort of reason why I can't just take this boat? Alright. Okay, I'll give it to you. On the list of reasons why I can't take a boat and sail to safety, that's up there. Alright, so what else we got? Got crates, just marked with a symbol. Is there anything inside? Can I, there. Hey, what's inside of you? My lantern will shine the light of truth upon you. Tell me. Just air. Alright, so what's this thing? Bolt cutters? Yep, bolt cutters. Okay, so then can I go over here and cut that one? Let's go see. Hey, door. You got, yep, chains. Alright, cut the chains. Oh yeah. Now we're one step closer to freedom.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Ooh. So can I turn this lantern off? Is this gonna be like oop, yep. Okay. It's a middle mouse click. It's interesting. So I wonder if this is gonna be like Amnesia. Ooh, I hope it is. Amnesia is like one, the Dark Descent. Machine for Pigs, But Amnesia the Dark Descent, that was really good. So I'm hoping this is going to be like on par with that. Ooh, hello. Are you something I can pick up? Nope, you're just a glass that someone turned into a candle holder, I guess. Oh, yay, more fish entrails.
What a putrid offering.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to this? Because, I mean, yeah, this, I could understand that. But if you're saying that to me, that just hurts, dude. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm being sacrificed to you. The least you could do is give me a compliment, you know, just like, oh.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
What does that hold? Oh, wait. No? I don't think this has controller support. Nope, it's just shift to sprint. I mean, it's the usual. Ooh. Oh, hey, what are you? Oh, just rocks. Ooh, this definitely looks important. What's behind here?
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
hate whiskey.
I do too. I do too. Music's good though. Alright, enough of that. Let's see, what do we got? Hello?
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills with... Oh, use with caution. And looks... So is that intentional or was that an accident that you crossed out the use with caution part? So what is this? The doctor prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares. But for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Alright, and then you press... Okay, so you can rotate, which is cool. I wonder if they're going to do anything cool with that. So much potential! I hope it lives up to it. I really do. What about here? Have a drink, don't drink. Well, you just said you hate whiskey, so let's not do that.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Well, hey, it can be important to have a dream journal. What do we got? Okay. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Okay. And Pierce... Oh! Oh, it's got RPG elements? Oh, so... I'm guessing it's going to be more akin to, like, The Evil Within. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a good game, but... Okay, nightmares. Mental trauma. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. I'm sure that's French. I don't know how to speak French, so I'm sure I butchered that, and I'm sorry if that, offends anybody. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Oh, so is that like implying that they had to like resort to cannibalism? Because it's saying that there's no food and he's surrounded by dead bodies. I mean, it doesn't explicitly say that they resorted to it, but it's usually in such it's just like that's the usual thing. You're like, oh, we're gonna be here for a few days. We have no food and there's dead bodies. Let's eat them. That's usually the thing that they do in writing. My places. My private detective agency. Contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, subtle scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But the place is mine, for the moment. Alright, and then we got nothing on the occult or inhabitants, no clues. My inventory. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Alright, so can I... see, submenus, inspect. Press F to inspect. Okay, so can I... Yep. But I can only rotate it. I can't, like, this way. I can't go up and down. I don't know if you can see the cursor, but yeah. So I wonder if they're gonna do any, like, cleverness with this, where, you might pick up a picture, and then you have to turn it around to see what's on the back of it. And then, yeah, the bottle of sleeping pills. Alrighty, what else we got? Radio. Oh, no, well, actually I should probably turn that off, because it's probably copywritten music, so, yeah, we'll just, hold on a second. Let's see what else is in here.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Alright, well, that's eclectic mix, I guess.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Alright, let's just go ahead and answer this. Hopefully I can get to that later.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, so this is... Okay, well, what do we got? Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Oh! Wow, this is... this is going to be a lot more involved than I thought it was. Like I said, I thought it was just going to be like Amnesia: The Dark Descent. You know, it's just like you, a lantern, and then just you're in like some place full of terrible beasties, and you just have to hide to survive. But looks like this is going to be like a full-on like investigation kind of thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If anything, that's actually better than what I was going with. But you know, it's just I wasn't expecting it. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. Yeah, you kind of already said that. Yes, this message is brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department. Alright, an undiscovered object will not appear in game. Okay. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Okay, investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this will increase your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Wow, this is actually... And psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivation of a person based on his or her behavior, or on the analysis of objects. And then occultism, which I'm guessing is, yep, my knowledge of the occult. Medicine, my knowledge of medicine. Okay, so then let's just go ahead and... Wait. Okay. So you have to put 3? Wow. Oh. So you just have to keep... What? Oh. Oh, so... Okay, so it's not like when you click on it, it dumps all available CP into that one ability. It just adds one at a time. That's... odd, to say the least. Alright, so am I going to be able to... Well, I might as well just do this one, too. There you go. Cool. Alright, and enter to validate. Character creation, do you really want to validate? Yep, sure.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alrighty. What about that? Okay, so I can't open that. Alright, well then let's look at this first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. And then the police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? And then a press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there and their only son, Simon. Okay, and that's all of it? I think that's all of it. I can't really zoom in on any of it. It might be in my journal though, so let's see. Yep, consult my diary, which is J. Get out of the way, clues. That's it, just these. Alright. So is it gonna go, it's not gonna go into more detail on those reports or anything. Oh, alright. Alright, so next is the painting. Let's consult the painting. Oh.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Let's see. You're asking the wrong guy. Her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with this story. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Let's start with this one.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Alright, let's see what else we got. Well, I already know where she lived. She lived with her husband on the island.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Alrighty, let's see. See about her mental fragility.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Alrighty. Alright, let's find out about the warehouse.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Alrighty. Can I still find out about it? Is it just going to be the same
The
conversation?
sender's label mentions
Yep, it's just going to be the same one.
Warehouse
Okay.
36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Alrighty.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Dark water.
Okay, there we go.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
All
I'll
right.
no doubt find some information on this island in there.
All right, sorry. It's like I don't want to interrupt him, but I don't know when he's done talking. All right, so we can search the rest of the place for this book. All right, wow, this is... All right, let's see.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Alrighty. And then the book... Oh, hey, a thing.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Okay, how about this
I
book?
used to be an avid reader.
Nope. How about in here? Nope. How about here? The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. Dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Well, that's cool. What's this? Medicine progression? Oh, so... Wait, this game's got skill books? Is that what that is? And then, okay, so it's got people. Alright. Before we do that, let me check. What was that thing about? I guess that was... Hold on, let me see. And it was medicine? Okay, no, I don't think it did. Doesn't look like it did. Alright, anyways, back to these. So let's see. Stephen Webster, a wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Then the husband, Charles Hawkins. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of a shipowner family. He used to travel a lot. He met with Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon, and they lived a very secret life. And then Sarah Hawkins herself. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress known for her party-going chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continues to seek the truth. And then the son. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Well, I guess he hadn't lived long enough to really build up the kind of bio that his mother and father have. Alright, so then the cult. Okay, intuitive and visionary artists for some, overpriced imposter for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images, with violent colors and wild strokes, to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. It is definitely a very striking picture. I'm guessing that's supposed to be her and her son. So, I'm wondering if that's supposed to be the father or just probably who did it. Okay, so let's see. The painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it is linked to the death of his daughter. Okay, so yeah, so I'm guessing that's what this is supposed to be. That's her son, and then that's whatever caused the fire. And it might have been that it killed them in order to, silence her because she was doing these paintings, which was giving people a look into the world that they shouldn't know exists. Alright, that is very interesting, very intriguing. Alright, so I still need to look for that book, right? So that one wasn't it. Oh, painting of them.
Lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Alright, so maybe here? This one?
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Oh, that's interesting. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But I don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such native and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Intriguing.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Alright, so can I leave now and get into the game proper? Or, yep. Alright, so we can leave for dark water in the next episode. Because I have this kind of new, like, yeah, with my recording setup, everything has been changed. So I kind of don't want to go a very long time recording because I don't know if something will screw up. So I'm going to go ahead and play it safe and end the episode here. This is a very intriguing start and a very unexpected start to a game, so I'm wondering what this game is actually going to turn out to be like. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this first episode in what will be a very long and focused series, as much as I did. Bye.